here with Usborne Book Battalion, team leader with Usborne Books and More, and today I'm going to walk you through our wide variety of learning to read resources. So we have quite a few different options for kiddos that are just starting to read or need a little bit of help in the learning to read category. So starting us off, we've got two sets that I want to show. This is the My First Reading Library. It's a set of 50 books. And they are color coded, so you start with your green color and then they're also numbered. So you're going to start, number 1 and go all the way through. So you'll see number 1 in green has little words for kiddos to read and then some activities in the back. And then you'll graduate up to orange and finally purple. And with purple, they're going to be reading full sentences and they'll be ready to take that next step up to some Phonics Readers or something like that before they head to chapter books. And then another option, if that My First Reading Library set is not in your budget, is the Usborne Starting to Read pack. This blue pack, it's a Velcro closure. It has some great books. They're the same ones as the My First Reading Library. They're the green ones though, so you only get the first section of that set in this set. But it's the same thing. You'll see some of the same books. There's Pirate Pat that we just looked at. So you'll see the same books in here. But this comes with a little activity book and a parent guide. So this is going to walk parents through. There's Teach My Monster to Read links in here, some stickers, fun stuff like that. And then there's this awesome chart that you can use for your kiddos with the stickers as like a reward for doing their reading and accomplishing different phonics sounds. So that's the Start to Read pack. And then if you're looking for something a little more economical for your family, we have the Phonics Readers. These are a little bit more advanced, so they are for kiddos who are reading full sentences for the most part. You could absolutely have them read certain sections and you could read the rest. Either way, it's a really good resource. And these are paperback. They're, kind of flexy. And there's tons of these in that series, or you can actually buy them in the combined volume hardcover. And then you'll get multiple stories within one book. So it's just like 6 or 7 of these in this hardcover book. So what I like about that too is we've got Raccoon on the Moon and Other Tales, Cow Takes a Bow and Other Tales, and Ted and Friends. And between these 3, you get all of the Phonics Readers. So Ted and Friends is the only one that's a little bit different. It comes with a CD. So you can have this, your kiddos can be listening to it. Maybe mom and dad are busy and they still want to do their reading practice. You can pop in that CD, let them read, let the CD read to them. They can sound things out. And Ted and Friends actually is what we call a dual reader. So there's going to be a sentence at the top that's shorter and easier to read, and then a sentence at the bottom that's a little bit more difficult. And the way that works is you encourage the child to read the top sentence, and then the parent or grandparent, whoever's reading with them, can read the bottom sentence. And the great thing about these is, say mom and dad aren't around, like I just said, you pop in that CD, have the kiddo read the top, and then the CD can read the bottom to them. Or the stories even make sense without reading the bottom sentence. So that way they're perfect for when you're busy and the kids still want to get their reading practice in. They can do that without having to read the sentences that are too difficult for them. Another example of a dual reader is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. It also comes with a CD. It's a combined volume of stories. And this is a Stephen Cartwright book. So if you're familiar with him, there's going to be a little yellow duck on every single page that your kiddos can look for. So these are great if you have kiddos learning to read and younger kids. So the kiddo learning to read can be practicing their reading and the younger child can be following along, trying to find the little duck on every page. This book of Bible stories is another dual reader option. You'll see these are hardcover books with lots of stories inside. This one also comes with a CD. So you'll see that's kind of what sets those apart. Now, the most economical of all of these, as far as getting just a few to get started, would be our Read with Usborne Leveled Readers. This is the new series that just came out, and it's got 4 levels. So you're going to see numbers on each book. We've got numbers 1 through 4, Number 1 is for new readers. So you'll see there's not a ton of text, short, easy to read sentences, no difficult words, big words, and there's some puzzles and fun stuff in the back. So there's quite a few of those number 1 series. And then when you get to number 2, this book is a little thicker and there's going to be more text. Still tons of pictures, still really fun, but we're graduating up a level each time. And then we're going to get up to the level 3, which again, another step up, more text, still tons of pictures. The story is a little bit longer. And then by the time you get up to level 4, your kiddos are probably ready to start on some chapter books. So I would say read through all of the level 4s and then dive into some great beginner chapter books. You'll see these are even laid out in chapters so they can really feel like it's a chapter book. So you can find all of those great learning to read resources now that you know which ones are which. You can find them all on my website. That's usbornebookbattalion.com. Thanks for watching.